Hi, it's Easy Rider Greg. Thanks for tuning in. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing good. Out for a little afternoon ride, late afternoon ride. It's about 2:15, I think. No, it's 10 to 3. 10 to 3. And it's 65 degrees, which is pretty cool. Take a little ride up over one of the mountains here with some pretty views. It's all neighborhoods. Not really wilderness, but it's still pretty. So thanks for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share. Most of all, subscribe. I could use all the subscribers I can get. YouTube treats you better the more subscribers and watch hours you have. It treats you pretty shabbily if you don't have at least 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. If you're watching on a device that won't let you subscribe, please sign in on a computer or your phone, your mobile phone, and subscribe. I'd appreciate that a lot. And if you can't finish watching the whole video, please take that slider at the bottom and slide it all the way over to the right before you leave. That too will help me out with YouTube. Thanks a lot. Village Lane. There it is. This was a big development about 20 years ago. A lot of private stuff. There's hiking trails that go on private property. You can walk on the trails, but they don't give you any place to park. So if you don't live here, it's difficult to use them. Have to walk in from a long ways away. But it's pretty up here. It's in the forest, at the top of the mountain. And I thought I'd make this a shout out video, but I forgot my list. So I'm going to try and wing it. Fly by the seat of my pants that I'm so good at doing all the time. Call them off out of memory. Wild Rider. He's got a Harley Sportster. He's been putting a digital gauge on it. Had a little bit of trouble. He hasn't finished his install video yet. Videos, I guess it's going to be more than one, but he's got some other good stuff on there. I don't know where he's from. I can't remember. It was written down on the piece of paper. If I found it, it was written down. Maybe I didn't find it, but he's the one that inspired me to do the tongue-in-cheek about the type of rider biker you are. Video I did last week or the week before. Oh, and I should have been in the left turn lane to turn left there. I have to go straight and turn around here. There. A little illegal U-turn, but that's okay. No harm, no foul. Now we're on Copper Basin Road going back down off the mountain towards the south end of town. And I'd also like to shout out 10 Rides. He's in Tennessee, as the name tells you. And he's got a Harley-Davidson. I don't remember what model it is. Man, 20 years ago, I would have known instantly and never forgotten from looking at them which ones they were, but I can't remember anymore. I remember some of the real old models, but I don't remember the newer ones. But he's got a good channel too, so don't forget to check him out. And all these channels, I'll put a link in the description, and if I can remember to do it before I finish uploading the video, I'll also put a card up here. Or is it over there? One of the two places, I don't know which one it goes on. I think it's here. I think it's on the right side, so that's on my left. Yeah, okay. But if I can remember to do that before I finish uploading it, I'll put those cards in. And then there's Glide, Arkansas. He recently changed jobs. His job is closer to Little Rock now. He's looking to move his house there. He's got a new job there, Little Rock. He's got a touring Harley-Davidson. In fact, he just recently did a Q&A video where he asked people to ask him questions, and I asked him questions about Arkansas, and he answered them for me, because I'm considering moving there. So check him out. He's got good stuff to watch. He'll be having more stuff, I'm sure. They had the winter blues there that they might not normally have, but they had them this year. Unless he's too busy with his new job. But still, he's got plenty of stuff to watch, so check him out. Now we're at the intersection of White Spar, also known as Arizona 89, and Copper Basin Road. I'm going to turn left and go into town, downtown Prescott. And you can see there's some traffic starting to build up in here. Yeah, boy, my memory is messing up again because I got two more that I wanted to shout out. Don't get old if you haven't already. It's terrible. And I ain't even real old yet. 69. I'll be 70 shortly. But I'm still just 69. It moved a little bit, but I don't think I ever saw that light turn green. And this is the west side of the square over there to the right, Courthouse Square. And that's Whiskey Row, the buildings on the left there. There's a bunch of bars over there. Boy, I can see their faces of the other two people I want to shout out, but I can't remember their channel's name. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to start doing these like Harley Girl does them. Just put them up, just put the text up to roll across the screen and not bother saying it, or maybe just keep my mouth shut and do a voiceover. just record the traffic and the sound of my bike, and then turn that down a bit, and then just do a voiceover with my shout outs. I don't know. Oh boy, I can only remember half the name now. It's a little girl. She's just a little girl, Brianna somebody. I'm gonna put it down in text, and I'll put it in my other video with the other shout outs. That's one of the ones. She's a little girl. She was riding a dirt bike in the mud and the snow and all these puddles all over the place. And oh man, she was good at maneuvering in that mud and that snow and avoiding the puddles. She avoided every single puddle of water. And if she did any sliding in the mud or the snow, you couldn't tell from the video. She had good control of that bike. And she sang while she was riding, and it was Brian Ford. That's the other one I wanted to shout out, Brian Ford. There we go. Finally got it. He put me on to her. He did a video and was talking about her video and how this song that she sings, Skip to My Loo, and how it got in his head. Well, it got in mine too after watching that video. But he said he does it when he's out riding on the road and somebody gets too close to him, cuts him off, causes him to have to react or something, that he does that to calm down. And it got into my head, and after I watched that video, all afternoon, the rest of the day, I kept singing that. And he challenged, Brian Ford challenged anybody to sing that song while they're riding. So here it is, Brian. This is for you. I'm accepting your challenge. Loo, Loo, skip to my Loo. Loo, Loo, skip to my Loo. Loo, Loo, skip to my Loo. Skip to my Loo, my darling. Now, I normally don't let any of my singing get through into my videos. I edit it out. I'm always breaking out in song anyway. But since he put out that challenge, I'm going to leave this in. I hope you all got a kick out of it. But you should go check her out, Brianna. Well, I'll write it down on the screen so you can, and I'll put a link to her channel in the description. And if I remember, it'll be in the, I'll have a card up there. And Brian Ford, check him out. I'll have a link to his channel, and if I remember, he'll be in the card too. So I think you can do 5 cards. I think that's what I've got, 4 or 5. I don't know. But if I don't put the card up, the links will be in the description. So check them all out.